Hi, I'm Luciano Ruas from the Brazilian Accent Improvisation, and today I'm gonna continue a live that I started yesterday, where I started to memorize a melody of Frevo, and I'm gonna I'm gonna continue starting the improvise, continue studying the improvise. I'm sorry, and uh, there was one reflection that I've done after the live, that it was about a thing that I wouldn't do in normal conditions. That is to memorize the harmony of a solo and try to improvise in the same day. I don't recommend you to do that, but because even the form is so simple that you memorize in minutes, a new form that has counterintuitive ideas or passages that are not intuitive for you to do are going to create some difficulties. When you have a good idea, melodic good idea, for example, you are going to forget the harmony, and vice versa also. And I recommend you always to, if you need to study the improvising the first day, try to study reading the for the chords. Okay. So I'm gonna continue the live of yesterday. I'm gonna show you what I still have in memory about the Frevo I was playing yesterday. I'm gonna put the lead sheet on the screen to you. I didn't study this song. I didn't read it anymore. Let me see how the memory works using the method I'm using, and I'm gonna try to remind the harmony, and let me see if I'm prepared also to improvise. If I don't, I'm gonna read more the harmony to show you the process of studying the improvise. And there was one difficult phrase that I told you that could be easier today. That's the first phrase with its fingering. Okay, so I'm gonna show you again. Let me see what I know by heart from the work I've done yesterday. Okay. if you see many phrases, I have the whole memory of the song. I had some doubts, but fingering is getting so very easy to do. I think in the first time it didn't sounded, I didn't play it well, but in the second time it's getting easier to do. I have difficulties in choosing the first note, what finger but to continue it's easier. Let me study a little this part. I have a little confusion in the first note of the second phrase also. So I have to study a little more, but it's getting easier. What else? What can we do? Let me try to remind the harmony of the solo. Feeling that it's easier to thinking still in the melody of the song. Yesterday I wasn't hearing the sound. Let me try to do one more time. The sheet to see if it's right. It's alright now. Let me. It's right. So okay. Let me try to improvise in the first part. I had some problems here in the second repetition. I have to be more aware about the A minor and the A minor and G7 before the phrase. Let me continue. I'm gonna pay more attention in this, okay? I forgot the C sharp diminished, okay? But I think if you saw the live yesterday, I was having a lot of problems on the B half diminished and E7. I was always forgetting them, and now they are so much more easy to do. Alright, let me do one more, and we are going to talk about anticipations. I'm always having some problems of awareness in the second repetition, but first is now more consistent in results, in terms of results. I want to show you to compare this, because I'm not a genius of music, but one thing I think it's important in your process of studying, it's to be able to recognize your improvement. Most of people don't recognize they are getting better, where they are getting better, and sometimes they get depressed because the expectations about what they were trying to do are in higher levels, and we can see that we are building one ability and one new ability or a new song to play, and we put block by block building this new knowledge, okay? Let me try to use the anticipations, okay, in the phrases that are so common to Frevo, the Frevo language. I'm sorry? Alright, one more time. are seeing I'm improving on the sense of form also. I'm having less difficult. Sometimes I lose the awareness, but it's getting clearer and clearer. Okay, one thing I remind it could be interesting using Frevo. It's to anticipate notes out of the chord and the phrase after that. For example, besides doing this 2-5-1. Can end the phrases with notes out of the chords. It's so common in the language of Frevo also. Okay, so I'm gonna try to use this resource of melodical resource that delays the point where we arrive in the chord. Okay. I had more difficulties because I have to think a little faster in the chords, okay? But if I try to continue more, it will improve. Let me do 2 more times. It's not so clear because that problems of form that I have talked about in the beginning of the live. Let's put a little more notes to connect the chord notes, okay? Sorry, I forgot the part of the phrase, the harmony, A minor, G7. Okay, let's try again. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Let me try to revise this. I'm making something different here. Okay. myself here, but you can realize that it's improving my sense of form. Okay, I applied some syncopations, I applied anticipations in the last time, I applied anticipations with notes out of the chord. Let me use the rhythm of the pandeiro in Frevo. It's 1 8th note and two 16th notes. 1 2 1 2 Okay, if we do just the rhythm of the pandeiro, it won't sound with swing. But when we mixture with this pattern, rhythmic pattern, with another figures, we can create some interesting effect in language. Okay, let me see. 1 2 1 2. Let me use now repeated notes. That is the main characteristic of this A part. It's not the main characteristic, but it's the idea that starts the section A. So when we remind this song, we are going to remind these repeated notes. Okay, so let me try to use this resource in this. Okay, I lost myself in the form. 1 2 1 2. lost myself again. Right. One, two. I'm gonna use spacing because my mind it's not working in a I'm little loose, and I started use this kind of technique because of two books I've read. The book How We Learn of I forgot the name also. I'm gonna remind the name, but and slow, Fast and Slow of Daniel Kahneman. This book says that our mind, when it's working on the with heavy concentration, it sometimes falls, and when it falls, we lose the control. We lose the capability of thinking with hard energy. So just changing what we are thinking, we can make our mind return to the point where it was working with results. Okay, let me see a little about that passage. I'm gonna try to correct. Let me see. Let me do 3 times. Second time. Okay, I'm ending the phrase with the finger number 2. And one more time. And now I have to put 3. It's more. It's more. I am more aware of what I'm doing. One more time. Second time. And third time. It's getting easier now. Now I'm going to join the parts. Much more stable. Alright. And one more time. I change the finger. So I have some weakness in this phrase, but they are changing place. I'm forgetting a little to put the fifth finger on the note G, but I'm telling you and showing you this. Not the piano is not visible yet. I'm trying to do some changes in this channel to film the piano better. But what I want to learn to teach you about this, that it's I want you to see the idea starting being difficult to me. It can't be difficult for you this, but others can be. And I change this scenario, okay? And how it's being changed a little. People often in the internet shows the whole thing are ready to play, and I want to show you that are learning to improvise, to memorize the difficulties, and show that I'm a normal person, and the work you do, it's possible. It's possible to get results, good results. Okay, so I show this sometimes my weakness to you see that you're gonna have yours and how to solve them. All right, but it's improving this. It's much more easier to. Alright, I'm a little tired of this, committing more mistakes. I'm going to stop, but it's in another level, alright? Let me continue, let me return to improvise. I'm gonna revise the form, making syncopations. So much easy to do. Let's try to put the repeated notes. So many chords, and now I'm losing the awareness of the form again. But you see that I could stay for more and more time. I could have take some mistakes, but it's getting improving in a fast way. Okay, in a few days I'll be fluent in this form, and if I find some similar form, it's gonna be easier to me to memorize it. All right. I'm gonna try to use the left hand to make more in a more complete way to you, but it's that, okay. Problems always in the repetition. Note that I can do in the first time, but the second I have problems. And next day will be easier. And if you want me to show it in another themes, this process of learning the mistakes and the details, please write to me in the subjects. I'm gonna help you and show more of the process. I think it's this part with, if we don't have wrong expectations about that, we can go to the study and continue motivated for more time. I think the point where we lose the motivation of studying is when our expectations are far from the reality, and we try to do something and we are not according to that. We think we are tired that day, and in the truth, sometimes you could be studying in the wrong way, or sometimes you can be just expecting some improvements that is not possible to you. So I'm showing the reality now of studying a new theme, and please send me in the comments of what are your opinions. It will be a pleasure to answer you. And if you don't want to see these details, you think you just want to play, to see the improvised part, it's just write so to me then to me. Okay, thanks for watching for this live. I'm Luciano Ruas, always here to help you to getting the Brazilian accent. If you like this channel, please subscribe and comment and press the like button. It helps to more people that are interested in Brazilian music to see this channel. Okay? Alright, bye bye. Thanks for watching.